All right, let's look at the Paunsagaunt unit in Utah limited entry. Just a disclaimer here, all of the draw odds that are shown are based off of last year's point holders. There's always anomalies, so take that for what you will. So if we look at resident for Utah, archery point split is at 20 to 21. For management, it's 14 to 15. For muzzleloader, you're looking at 23-22. And for the muzzleloader management, we're looking at 15 and 16. For rifle, you're looking at that 22-23 range. And then the multi-season for residents is 27-26. There is an illegal weapon rifle management hunt. There's a 7 and 6 point break there. Just a reminder that is not a traditional management where you have to have 3 points on one side. That is a cactus buck, meaning velvet on at least 50% of the antlers. So let's dive into the resident or non-resident for archery, 26 and 27 point break. Muzzleloader is a little bit lower at 26 and 25. For the rifle, you're getting up into the upper 28-29 range. And then for some of the management hunts that are offered for non-residents, you're looking at 15, 16 points and about 19 points. But let's dive into it. So one thing to consider with the Paunsaugunt is that through the middle of the unit is Bryce Canyon National Park, which is close to hunting, but a good place for if you are trying to stay in a hotel or anything. That Bryce Canyon City is has some good spots. There's Tropic, and then on the bottom we have Kanab, just depending on where you're wanting to access. As you can see here, a lot of people that are hunting that traditional plateau will access from the north, kind of where the entrance is to the Bryce Canyon National Park, and then hit all of these roads coming off the top. Lots of good country in here for deer. Again, name of the game is going to be, at least on top of the plateau, is going to be water. A lot of people kill big bucks off of water. And then as we kind of switch into 3D mode here, let's kind of look through a few things. So you can see, as I said, the plateau on the east side is bordered by Bryce Canyon. And then on some of the lower sides, we have some of this pinyon juniper stuff. And then on this south and southeast side, really going to have to juggle between a lot of this private and public land. One thing, obviously like I said, southern Utah, you're going to be wanting to make sure you're hunting near water or hunting on water. Know where the deer are going to get water, and there's a lot of places where deer will go to these private tracts of land where there's a spring or a creek, and then come back into public land for or to bed or to feed. And again, don't overlook some of the lower country for the more traditional higher country that's in the national forest up there.